Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is James DIY Homestead. Today is going to be a big update on the robbery on the property. It's some good news, some bad news, take it how you will, but this is going to be kind of a closure to this because there's not much more we can do beyond this. As you can see in the thumbnail, I've got my box right here. This is what I was able to have recovered. As you can see, it's not my ladder, it's not my level, it's not my sawhorses, it's not my expensive tin snips, clamps, all that good stuff. I didn't get all the high value stuff out of there. Unfortunately, when they came across this is basically the leftovers that nobody wanted, if you will. But also I wanted to show you guys, just to show you the craziness of what they took to make me think that this had to have been just people looking for drugs, drug money, just anything they can grab on. Because when you see what I was able to get back, you're going to be like, why in the world did they take this? There's no value here. There is, but there isn't. But yeah, that being said, we're going to go into that. I'm going to show you, and again, after this is going to be a closure. I guess let me go ahead and real quick just give you the story here. Basically, I got robbed. I reported it to the police, did the police report and everything, and I didn't expect to ever hear anything again, to be honest. But apparently what I'm finding out is the guy that's suspected of doing this did this to multiple people in a pretty large area. And it was more than one person, but they only have one person as the main suspect, if you will. How they caught this guy, or came up to him, basically the car that they used in the robbery, it caught fire. I'm assuming in this like a parking lot somewhere, but it caught fire somehow. I don't know if he set it on fire, if it just caught fire, I don't know, I didn't ask. But it caught fire, and through video footage they found and whatnot, they found that all this stuff had been dumped behind a building. And because of some of the stuff in here, that's how they were to track it to my robbery. Unfortunately, because I did not have cameras set up at the time, and I did not have basically just any kind of footage proving that he took it, and the video footage that they have could not prove that he had it in his possession, they really can't do a whole lot. The only option was to take the stuff, send it out for forensics, for fingerprinting, hope that we got his fingerprints on it. And then if he did have fingerprints on it, then we could put him in possession of it. But because it's under like $1,000 or something, it's not a felony, it's like a misdemeanor, which is basically like a slap on the wrist, pay a fine, in my opinion. It's frustrating. He definitely took over $1,000 worth of stuff, but the big thing is I'd have to wait like 6 months before they did the fingerprinting and whatnot. And then I'd have to take probably multiple days off of work to go to court and testify and whatnot. And it would have cost me so much money for what this is worth and what they've lost. I was like, you know what? And he gave me the option. We could prosecute. I'm 100% willing to prosecute to try to do this, but we might not get anything. We might get we might find him in possession. We might not. It might not be wasted. It's up to you. I know your time's valuable. I don't want to you waste your time, but here are your options. If you go this route, we'll do that. If you go this route, we'll do that. It was completely my choice, and I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? I really want to move on. I'm probably not going to get this stuff back. I'm understanding that. Is it possible? So yes, but I'm probably not going to get it back. So that being said, I said, you know what? Let's go ahead and close out the case. His name will still be associated with the robbery as a prime suspect, so that it's not necessarily that he's off the hook. If something else comes up, he can be tied to it. But for right now, I just said, you know what, I want to move on. Go ahead and give me my stuff back. Because he would have to hold this for that 6 months. So I couldn't utilize any of the stuff. And it's like, you know what, let me just move forward. I don't want to dwell on this. So that being said, that's where we're at right now. I have recovered some stuff. The vast majority I did not, probably not, will not. The good thing I can say is that through talking to him, I found out this guy is actually in jail right now for something completely different, from what I understand. I'm 99% it was completely different. because he said it was something else. But he's currently sitting in jail right now for something else, and the police officer said he's going to be there a while. Now, he didn't elaborate on it, but his words were, quote, he's going to be there a while, end quote. So that makes me feel good right here, guys. I mean, I hate to wish bad on people, but that makes me feel good. The guy that, in my opinion, robbed me is sitting in jail. So that tells me this is not a good guy. He's made a lot of mistakes, and he's going to be paying for a lot of those mistakes. And that is also what helped me to just go ahead and move on, because he's going to, one way or another, he's going to be paying for it. And so I just want to move on, finish building my house, and get going with life. So that being said, let me show you guys what is in the box. Alright guys, here is the box. As you can see, we got our evidence stickers. Of course, the officer already cut it to show me what was in it. But let me show you real quick what is in this box. And also to show you guys the craziness of what they took. Of course, this is empty, it's kind of spilled out, but they took a partially used box of roofing nails. Got a tube of liquid nails here. They took my orange clamps that I used for the scaffolding. I don't know why they would want to do that, but they took that. Again, there's another one. Looks like, yeah, it looks like they took three of my straps. And this is craziness, guys. Look at this. Brillo scrubby pads. Why would you take this? What money are you going to get off of this? It confuses me. They took our working gloves, our protective cut-resistant gloves that we were wearing. They took these. Again, these are mostly used. They took these. Yeah, a box of screws that I'm pretty sure dumped out. I'll show you in a minute. But again, a partial box of screws. And here's some of the tech screws that I was using. Open it up so you guys can see. Try to get this on the camera here. I don't know if that's zooming in or not, but these little metal screws. And here's again another container. This one's mostly full. Well, look at this, guys. They took a half-used thing of wood glue. Who does that? They took a partial used roll of Tyvek tape. I don't know if this is zooming in correctly or not, but alright, and here's what frustrated me, guys. This bag here, I know it's kind of dirty, hard to see, but these are my metal screws for my siding. The day he robbed me, I came to put up my siding. I could not do the siding because he took my screws. They were able to get the screws back. Again, you can't really see this very well. Let me go ahead and just open it up here so you guys can see. I'm trying to get this to zoom in. I apologize if it doesn't. But these are the metal screws for the siding. They have little rubber washers on the bottom, again, and they're painted to the color of the metal. Here's a bag of miscellaneous nails and screws. I think it's all the stuff that kind of fell out. It's got holes in it, as you might imagine, but this is just a whole bunch of nails and screws. And then here's another one. This, I don't know how to do this without it spilling out. These are all screws that I had for like when I was pouring the ICF. These screws here. You got some like drywall screws. Like, I don't understand, guys, why I don't understand why they took all of this. This is just like miscellaneous screws. I don't know if they were planning to build something or not, but that's what they did. But and again, this is what I want to show you guys. This is what tied this guy to my house. All right. This right here. This is a caulk sausage. Using what they call a sausage gun. Instead of buying a tube of caulk, this is a big old sausage of caulk. This is like twice the amount as you'd find in a tube. And the thing with this is, this Dynatech 100 is specifically formulated for use with Nudura ICF blocks. This is 100% compatible and designed for ICF, Nudura ICF. You will not find this in Lowe's. You will not find this in Home Depot. You will not find this in a traditional adhesive store, in my personal opinion. This is special order. I had to special order this, and I made the police officer, didn't make him, but I asked him to take a picture of it because they took 4 tubes of this. Now I recovered, as you can see, I covered 3 tubes. And judging by the smears on the outside of these, I think one of them probably broke. But when he found all this stuff here, he said, you know what, I remember this. This looks familiar. And he went back and said, yep, this was stolen from this job site. So this is what allowed me to bring back all of this stuff, all this little stuff here, and find, tie this guy, so to speak, to the robbery. All right, guys, now this is what I have left. This is left from the robbery. My battery's about to die, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and end it here. All right, my battery's about to die here. I thought I had more charge. I do not, but this is gonna end the video. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments. I appreciate them all. Appreciate all your suggestions. I was planning to do another video, but I don't think I'm gonna have time. Again, because I thought the battery was gonna last longer. That being said, I appreciate y'all. I'll see you in the next video. I do have 2 more videos coming up, 2 more big update videos. One on the siding and one on the garage. But I will see you guys in the next video. And as always, guys, hope you guys have an awesome day.